It'll be 1 to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 Dick, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
All right, do we have any more questions for Tony Jr.? I need to get him to tear down. Anything upstairs for Tony Jr.? Dustin, who do you? Tony. I've got one upstairs.
Dustin Long, Landmark Newspapers. Tony, just how tough was it in those last laps? And you guys talked about, you know, he said with 20 laps to go, he asked, do we race, do we not? And he got really basically no answer. I'm assuming that's happened before, or has it been a case where he's asked in that type of situation and you've not been able to give him an answer because you didn't know or weren't ready to give it to him at that point?
Well, I mean, like Charlotte, we had our incident, you know, and there at the end of the race, we were like, okay, our goals have shifted. Instead of trying to win the race, we're going to try to get a top 5. You know, so I pretty much told him when he left pit road, I'm like, look, don't do nothing but save fuel from now to then. I said, we've changed our goals. We're going to get us a top 5 out of this thing if it goes green. And, you know, he was asking me there at the end, him and Jeff's riding around, and he's like, okay, can I go? Can I go? And I'm like, no, just chill. Well, he asked so many times, about 10 laps to go, I'm like, just go. Just, you know, just go. And, you know, and that's kind of the same thing here. Is like, we're in a situation where you're 2 laps short, and it's hard for me to, I can look on that hot pass and I can see the throttle halfway, but I can't tell you how much gas he's saving. And that's, nobody on pit road does. You can tell a driver to save gas, but it's very hard to understand. Like Michael Waltrip 2 years ago, I told him when he left pit road, I'm like, okay, we're going to save gas. Jeremy Mayfield won the race. Michael says, man, I've saved you 4 laps. I put in the fuel mileage that he had, and he run out right where he's supposed to. 2 laps to go, right there at the start-finish line. So, and he's telling me he saved 4. So the driver knows what he's saving. You know, the only thing, you know, and I was in the middle of a situation where, okay, do you top 5 it, or do you go for the win and run out? You know, and that was basically where I was at. I was just like, it's a catch-22 question. You know, it's like, okay, are we rolling dice, or are we just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna take my top 5 and get my points, and I'll see you in Sonoma. But you know, I think both of us wanted to win pretty bad, and you know, we just said, you know, go for it. And then when the caution come out, it was like, this ain't gonna be good. You know, and it was just like, okay, go now. You know, it don't matter. You're gonna run out. You know, it's a good chance to run out now for sure. So, you know, it just let it eat, and that's what he was doing there at the end. You know, he pulled away, and you know, you don't want anybody to have misfortune. But I'm gonna tell you what, I was like, please, somebody hit something.
All right, any other questions for Tony Jr.?
When's the last time that you rolled the dice to go for a win? Did you get the win, or did it go crap something?
I think it was with Michael. That was the last time that I've actually just said, you know what, I'm going to play a fuel mileage game and go for it, and that would be in 05. And, you know, we come up 2 laps short, and Mayfield won the race. So it was, I don't gamble much, that's for sure. I don't even go to Vegas and give them $20 because the lights is on there for a reason.
All right, one more for Tony Jr.
Tony, Dale, Rick, congratulations on your win today. Tony and Dale, this question is actually for both of you. You two, your relationship together, you've often said you're cousins, but you're more like brothers. How satisfying is this win today in the way you were able to win it, to silence some of your critics and skeptics, and at the same time do it with a fast car, some strategy, and some smart driving on Dale's part?
It don't matter. I mean, I'm like Dale Jr. The winless streak hasn't really bothered me because I've seen him lead laps. I've seen what he's capable of doing, and we've run up front. I mean, and we've had fast race cars and get caught up in accidents and stuff like that. So I feel kind of the same way he does. You know, it's like you love winning and you love seeing that guy's face beside of you that's happy that you won. But I'm just as content because I feel the same way he does. I mean, and it's probably bad that we don't. It ain't we got a fire in us, but it ain't an inferno. You know, I mean, if I can go home to my wife and be around people that I really enjoy being around, and I can run top 5 every week, I would be happy with that. You know, but winning is a bonus. And you know, and I just feel very fortunate and lucky. I mean, I've been doing this for 14 years. I've seen a lot of stuff come and seen a lot of stuff go. And you realize right quick that life is short, and you got to enjoy it while you're here. You know, and I can remember times that this is all I breathed. You know, and when you lose certain things in your life, you learn to understand that racing ain't everything. And I guess that's probably the biggest thing that's went over me in the past. And if I can see Dale Jr. happy, and I can run top 5, and I can see my pit crew happy, and everybody's enjoying their jobs, and we can come here week in and week out, I'm perfectly happy with that. And sometimes that's why I don't go for it, or I don't put it on the line, is because why take a 5th place car and run 25th? You know, why do something like that and bring the whole team down? I'd rather see them up here on a pedestal the whole time, and the moods be good. You know, but that's kind of been the difference over here. You know, me and him, we gotta get a bigger fire, because Rick expects us to win every week. You know, for the last couple of years, hey, we made a chase. That's good. Let's go. If we make it, okay. You know, and we've had some bad luck, but we've had some good luck. But you know, I'm like him. I'm very fortunate and thankful for everything that I've got.
Yeah, I think that we've the hardest part, I think, when we first started this season, we were really happy and satisfied, lucky, worried about our performance. We rattled off a lot of great finishes and good runs, and we've been solid every week. And it's real easy to get impatient, because you can see up ahead just what great potential we have. As me and my cousin, with the team of guys we've got, you see what great potential we could have over the next couple of years, and you grow a little impatient because you want it now. I want the car to be right now, and we're still learning this car. We're still trying to understand what this car likes and needs, what I like about it and don't like about it, and what Tony Jr. is real smart in the fact that he's real good at finding trends in my setups and themes and things that are always constant. We work around everything, and we always end up, he'll find like a pair of rear springs that we just run everywhere, because it's what he don't even have to tell me. He puts them in, and he knows the car's faster. I like it, and he's real good at that, and that's why I like having him as a crew chief, because he really learns fast what makes me comfortable. I get that constantly, and I get good runs, and it's just been it's a work in progress with the new team and all, but the hardest part is just not getting impatient, just wanting to get on down the street, and this win's going to help us a lot. Hopefully it opens the door to some more opportunities to win races, but that's all fate. We just put ourselves in the top 5 every week, and like I said, circumstances will predict our wins and our top 5s and where we finish. But we've had me and him are both real lucky. This is storybook. So I'm fortunate to have the job I got and to be in the position I am in this sport, and I'm fortunate to have my cousin on my side with me every step of the way. And so it's a hell of a lot funner than it's supposed to be, and it should be, when it comes to being deserving.
All right, we're going to let Tony go.